Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we'll be taking a look at a wave pattern short on the Russell. Now, this is one of my really favorite setups. This is exactly what I like to see. Now, just so you guys know, I am short at 1109.3, or looking to get short with a stop limit. Again, this is one of my favorite setups. You know, when we break below that first BMT, get enough to break below the second one, you can see they tried bouncing it there. Once we broke below that BMT, we're able to get a pullback into those BMTs, kind of like a magnet trade looking back for a pullback into those BMTs. What was support turns into resistance to take this trade right back down again. Now in this case, we were filled down at 1109.3. Stop is up at 1110.3. First target is at +5 for 2 contracts. Second one is at 10. Third one's at 20. Now that third one, that might change a little bit. Depends on what we see for the final target here. So let's draw up and see where our final targets are going to be. And the final target's actually going to be right around 1108.4. Let's bump this up a little bit. 804. 803, 804 in that area. All right, so this is going to be a little bit of a smaller trade, just kind of inherent. The price action this morning has been kind of slow. Even after the open, we're not seeing a whole lot. But what we'll do is we'll look to take off 2 contracts at 1108.4 and 2 contracts off at 1108.8. So it'll give us +5 times 2, so 10. And then the other one from our entry here, down for another 18. So in total, it's basically 29 ticks. So definitely not bad. Again, 2 off at 10, and then 2 more off at 9 for 18. So now we're just waiting for a move down to get those targets filled. So we did come really close to our stop. We actually came a tick away, 1110.2. Stop it is at 1110.3. So this move is definitely having a little bit of trouble. And again, this is going to be a higher risk trade. You know, we do have the trend filters that are pointing to the upside. Really everything else is pointing down, though. Now we're just waiting for that move lower. So let's see if we can get this first target filled at +5. And then we can bump our stop a little bit closer to reduce some of that risk. So the first target off at 1108.8, that's kind of a tongue twister, for 5 ticks. And that will give us 2 contracts off at 5 for 10 for $100 on that first one, and the second one off 2 off at 9 for 18 if we can get it filled. So actually just a strong push through that first one. Now hopefully we can get that continuation down to the next one down here at 1108.4. So the sellers are definitely coming in with a little bit of a vengeance now, and that's why I really like seeing us crack through that final little bit right here. When you break through those BMTs and get a pullback into the range, that first one you can see was a little bit of a fake out, right? That was the one that we got in right here. Came back for basically, if you look at it, an A to B, and then a B to a C, an ABC correction, back right into a short trade, right back to the downside again. And that's why I take my my target off at that extension, caught a really kind of a heavy bounce off at that area. So overall, we took 2 contracts off at +5 for 10, and then 2 contracts off at 9 for +18. So 18 and 10 for a total of $280, 28 ticks on 4 contracts. So pretty solid trade this morning, even with this kind of nasty price action. So that's going to be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade, and don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one.